Alright. Okay, the music doesn't sound too loud on your all's end, but I might give it one more little turn down. It's always hard to tell. Like, I try to listen, but, you know. Oh, also, I don't know why I have this camera on down here. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay, cool. Okay, anyway, today I am actually making what you see on the left here. I'm never good at like actually putting stuff inside the box, but it's kind of there. Let me make sure. Is this okay? I think everything's working. But I'll be making the little Minecraft carrot. I thought about doing all like Stardew Valley stuff, but I think I might do a mix on my wall. So far the only one I've done is the cranberry right here, and I was able to like double this in size. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that with all of them. I started making the Stardew Valley pumpkin, and I need more than one of these, and I only have one of these, so I need to get more in order to do that, because that's what I was originally planning to do today, but then I realized I do not have enough of these boards. Right here is actually something I did earlier Sunday. So it's like a day I don't normally stream, or at least normally don't stream this. So I made a Galarian Ponyta. I made this for my niece, who just started school, and she really liked my Lapras, and I was like, you can have my Lapras. Like, there can only be one of us who likes Lapras here. So I made her this. She doesn't really know about Pokemon, but it had colors that she likes, and it's a horse, so I'm sure she'll like it. I guess I'll just toss this here for now. Or I should toss it to where it came from. No, I'll put it here. It'll be, I don't know, background, but not really. Anyway, usually whenever I do these, I use the little big pincher. Let me see if I can find one. Also, do not worry if you see my hands like kind of coming out at you, but my little stream deck's on this side. But I usually use this, and it does take a while doing it one by one. I saw this thing on TikTok, so we'll see if this actually works, or if it helps me go any faster. I haven't tried it yet. But also, I normally do like the perler pattern, but I was like, I think I have all these colors. I'm not gonna double it like how for the cranberries it was 1 pixel was 2 by 2. I think the carrot's a bit too tall to fit on here. Like, I think it may be like 1 or 2. I mean, I guess I could try it. I might do it, and then like when I'm taping it, I might just put the extra ones at the top. I won't iron it or anything. I usually just do that stuff off stream because I get up and move around and stuff. Also don't know if I have enough brown, so I think I'm gonna use, I might end up having to use this lighter brown up here at the top. I might have enough of it. I mean, I can give it a try. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump these. It probably would help if they were like individually, so I could just kind of actually dump them, or if they had like bigger compartments so I can get like a larger handful, because I'm kind of just doing pinches right now. But okay, I'll just do that much for now, and then you're supposed to kind of, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Do I do it this way? I have no clue. Because all I know, you're supposed to be able to do this and then kind of take a few. Oh wait, are my beads? They're not the wrong size. Also flung a few out, so if I do get low, I gotta start searching on the ground. I'm literally arranging these with my fingers because I'm just like, I'm not trying to get too crazy here. I just need them to be facing the same direction. Okay, so they're on there. So I'll take this one because this row's big. Then you're supposed to be able to put them on here. And let's see, if I do this, I'll start at the very bottom. Okay, so 1. Okay, and I'll do 1, 2. So I'll do this as 1 pixel and see. Oh, okay. Oh, but then I also need the black border around it. I might just do it normal. I don't need them to be huge or anything. Yeah, I'll just do it normally. I'm just have way too much brown out, but I'll probably do some bigger ones once I get extra boards. When will I get extra boards? Who knows? Okay, yep, I'll just do it regularly. So I'll do 1, 2. This is like so weird compared to what I'm used to. 1, 2. Up here. And then 1. Yeah, this is definitely something to to get used to. But like in a good way. Like I do feel like this will be quicker. Okay. But my day hasn't been too bad. It's been pretty good. I'm like more used to my job, so that's always a good thing. And there were some instances where I was like, what the heck is going on here? Because there's always got to be something just random that happens. And it was just in the morning too. Like after the morning, everything was good. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and do brown around on the border of the not the orange, the carrot, and then I'll use these other oranges. Cause I was thinking about using a dark orange on the top portion, not me trying to point, but on the other side of the orange, an orange carrot. I see color and I'm like, oh, that must be it. Okay, this actually is not too much of the brown. This might be like just enough. Or like slightly more. Let's see. 1, 2, diagonal in. So I said it in like my previous stream, but I had to start over on like a part of my Rudolph bag. It's gonna take me a while to get it, because like the idea I have, I need to like do some cross-stitching stuff. Hey Moon, sorry, got called at work. Oh, I am doing well. How are you doing? I am really just chilling here, trying to make a carrot for Minecraft with the colors I got and with a new tool that I've never used before. But I saw it on TikTok and I think it's gonna be a great investment once I like learn how to use it. It's been a while, yeah. It is fine though, you know? Sometimes you gotta take a break, even if it's like just watching stuff. Good luck with the craft. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am slowly but surely decorating my office, and I'm sure this will look fun. Let's see. I'll just put these here. I'm thinking, I don't know if I need any more of these browns or not, but I'm kind of guesstimating with the colors. And then I could use 2 oranges, or I could use 3 oranges. One of them's gonna be looking probably a little out of place. So I think I'm just gonna do 2. Have I been playing Uma? I've been playing it some. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you. So I decided to pull for the swimsuit Maruzinski, because I don't have any Maruzinski, and like I'm looking for some more like front runners and stuff. And I pulled the swimsuit special week like 5 times. It was really weird. So I made a post about it on my Instagram. Let me actually see, because I forgot how many pulls it was. Yeah, I have an Instagram. I mostly just use it to I don't use it much, but I post like little. So this is hard to see, but I pulled her out of 80 pulls, because I like to do the 10s. I got her 1, 2, 3, 4. I got her 4 times out of 80 pulls, which is crazy. And I got 1 Maruzinski. So I was like, should I keep pulling for Maruzinski, or am I just gonna get special week? Is that the game telling me I need to play with special week? Oh no, yeah, I did get Maruzinski. At the very my last pull. And I'm very happy that they have the little like Cinderella Grey event going on, because I'm like getting those carrots. I think I'm gonna save it for, I kind of want the Christmas Oguri cap. I don't know, I like Christmassy skins, and then also Oguri is just a really good horse for no reason. I mean, Uma, very good Uma. Okay. B-Rib. Okay, yeah. You can leave whenever. I'm just gonna fix some of this stuff, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, this thing's probably gonna take me more time when I... Okay, yeah, I might just use this whenever I am doing border stuff. Because, oh, it could be the angle I'm doing it at. I try not to hunch over when I'm like doing it on camera, because like then I'm in the camera. But this angle is definitely something else. Probably doesn't help that I'm like 15 feet tall. So I'm like at a high angle, but not like a good angle, a high side angle. And then these oranges, this is like my darker orange color, so I'm just gonna use it where like the darker browns are. I don't know, I might use it where like the regular looking orange is located, because that's actually the color that it more resembles. Also, this is the angle you guys are just gonna be getting. And then I'll use a lighter orange. So like the lighter orange I have more closely resembles like the lighter one But then I haven't like a pastel looking orange, which I'm going to use where the little shine is at. I think when everything like melts together, it's gonna make more sense. Let's see. Yeah, I'll use this where the medium and the lighter orange is at. This lighter color. Okay, that's like a brown, so I'll put a dark orange there. This, where did I put this? Yeah, I'll do that. And there's another darker orange. Cause see, the other orange I had... Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and just put them in my hand and you guys will probably be able to see them a little better. So the darkest orange I have is over here. I'm not using my ring light because it leaves a weird glare on the thing. But then there's this medium orange right here, and then there's like the lightest orange. And then there's a pastel orange, which I'll open it up. It's over here. So then there's the pastel orange. So I'm gonna use this for like the little glare in a carrot. And then, yeah, we're figuring things out as we go. Because every time I look at the colors, there's not a lot of colors here, that's the thing. But I just don't have exact colors. Which I'm sure there are, but I bought like a pack. Like a variety pack on Amazon. So they only give you like so many colors. Okay, do I need this many? I don't need this many mediums, do I? Okay, let's see. This goes up. Actually, yeah, I do need more mediums because I'm not using the neon orange, dark neon orange. Okay, so then this will be one brown, and I'll go up with 4 oranges. Okay, yeah, because it's 2. Wait, let me see. It goes 2. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Am I counting wrong? 2, and then this goes up diagonal 2, but then it goes in 1. So I'll move that there for now. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it goes in diagonal 1, and then I can put this next to it, and then this diagonal of it. I usually like to work on the border of stuff because it helps. Okay, yeah, that's like a border of the carrot. Cool. And then I'll use the lighter one. Oh, I probably should have put the lighter one up here. I'll do that. Just throw that there. So I was gonna use the lighter one to do the regular orange in the lighter orange. Alright, I should have got one of the scooper things. I saw another little perler bead invention. It was like a little scooper. You could scoop it into like what would be this little thing, this little tray. I think my thing's still too small, like the little sections for it. I did get one of the bigger sections, but I also like need more beads to fill it up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and it should run into a darker one, and then one pastel. And then 2 more of the lighter orange. Yeah, I think doing this or doing it like the little tweezer things is easier when I'm filling in stuff, but doing the border might be easier. Okay, this one right here, starting out with the brown border. Then I'll go the darker orange. And then I'll do 2 of the pastels. Okay, yeah, I'll just use 3 pastels in total. Three pastels, and then 1 lighter orange, and then it'll be 2 darker oranges. And that's what it ends off with, yeah. And then the one below be 2. Okay, yeah, because that'll make an L. And then next to it will also be another lighter orange. Okay, I know it looks... it's starting to look like a thing. Okay, I'll just put this here for now. Actually, I don't know if I need any of this now. Because I should be good to do greens. Okay, so there is 3 different greens. I have a few greens that I can use. Let's see, it's like 5 different greens. It's like a very dark green, and there's like a kind of dark green. But I'll just use 1, because I'll just dump this here. I'll put that up later. So I have 2 greens that I could use as a darker green, but they're like very different, so I don't want to use both of them to represent the darker greens. I don't really use this one, or I don't use the one on the top up here, because it is very dark. I might end up using, I think I'll just use this one as a darker green. I believe it's this color though, so that's the only thing. I mean, I guess I'll try using the darker one. It'll probably be a better contrast than having this as the dark. I can use this as like the regular green. And then there's also those little shines. I'll probably use this one. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so I'll use a darker green to be over here. Yeah, I'm curious what this is gonna look like, because I don't think I've used it at all. And I won't use it on it's not a bunch on it, so it's not gonna be too bad. Diagonal from that one. Then diagonal from this one. Yeah, using the tweezers doesn't take as long here as it does with like the mini ones. Like, I think if I had one of these, or like even like the little pin things, I don't know, I've seen like pins for stuff that you can kind of like load in the beads and then they kind of shoot out. I think that'll be very helpful for the little minis. Also, let me move this off of here. You can hang out up there. Okay, so one right here. Then there's the one that's diagonal. Skip one. And then up 2 over 1. And then I'll do... Yeah, I'll do... I feel like I'm putting a whole bunch of it in. I don't need to use it all here, but I'm just deciding to. I'll put 2, make the L. Or, yeah, make the L. And then diagonal go up 2. And then the 2 over there that goes up. And that should be all I have to put for this. Yeah, this is going to be smaller than my cranberry, but that's fine. Because I have a big wall. I could put a bunch of stuff on there. Or a bunch of big things, a bunch of small things. Okay. Oh, now I'm trying to remember. Wait a second. So I think... Because there's also a green in here that looks very similar. I think it's the one that's in there that I use for the... So these greens look very, very familiar. But okay, this one is obviously lighter than this one. I think I'll use the darker one. Because I'm already using this other dark green. And I recently just started posting on my little TikTok, and I'm just like, what do I do now? It's hard to like get stuff for like every day, or like however often, you know, people usually post. But it is something I do want to use more, because I know that you can... I know you can get more people to watch. Even though I don't know, I personally feel that like promoting streams on TikTok just makes more sense if you're streaming on TikTok. Even though I do know, you know, some people get traffic from TikTok onto their actual like Twitch and stuff. Okay, let's see. What is this? This is doing the L. What am I at? No, I'm at the T. The Hollow T. I still need to complete Hollow Knight. I'm technically at like the final boss area, and like after I defeat this boss, like the game's over. But I just have not had the energy to actually complete it yet. Because I know it's gonna take a while, and with it being Halloween season, like, there's just always something going on. Or at least it will be, like, next week. Or this weekend. This weekend and next weekend. Okay, so I made the T... The hollow T go down diagonally. Might as well, yeah, I'll make this. I'll make another T. Another hollow T. But yeah, I said it in a random stream, but it's kind of funny how I was like, the only thing I was actually spoiled on about Hollow Knight was like the final boss. Like, I didn't know there was actually like multiple endings for that game. And then when I got to like where I'm at, I was like, so after I beat him, do I go to the one boss I've seen so much about? Okay. Now the question is... No, it's not a question. I was gonna say, do I want to use this green right here, or do I want to use this green? I'm gonna use this green. It looks a little dingy, but not like a bad dingy, like a vegetable dingy. But yeah, I think I have all the stuff, because I ended up just watching a video about like all the different endings because I was like very interested in the lore. And I was like, I know I completed most of the game, right? And then I found out there's like so many characters I just haven't found and stuff. Or like, I think I passed the point where I just can't find them because I completed like too much of other stuff. Okay, now I'm looking at this. I really do wonder how this green is gonna look. Like the darker green. Okay. The carrot tops are looking like the tops of carrots. Which, if you haven't tried, I made a carrot top pesto one time back when I worked on a farm. And like we would have like extra veggie scraps of stuff. It was pretty good. It didn't really taste like anything in particular. Like the tops of radishes, those do have a taste. But the tops of carrots, they don't really taste too crazy. Okay, what's going on over here? Okay, I'm missing stuff, that's what. I was like, this one's not making any sense. Okay, and I'm using the... Did I say I was using a darker one or the lighter one? Okay, I think I said I was using the darker one. But yeah, I need to invest in a really nice tea because I talk so much at work and then I get tired and then I'm like, do I want to talk on stream? That's why it's gonna be kind of short today, not just because like the craft is short, but also because like sometimes it feels like I'm losing my voice. Wait a second, what is going on here? Oh, okay, that goes down there. And then this, I need to have one on the side right here. Okay, I gotta hold this up to my face so I can see. Okay, so yeah, we got the 4x4 here, the thingy-mabob, and the stairs going down 3. Okay, so this, oh wait, that actually looks like, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to, I guess I can show a little bit more of my process. I said I was gonna get this stuff later, but I better get it now, or these beads are gonna like end up everywhere. Cause I already got some in the ground. I don't want any extra. I dropped a bunch of my mini ones, so I was worried I wasn't gonna have, oh, I need to put black around the border. I was worried I wasn't gonna have enough black to go around, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta like be very careful. So I like took out like all of them just to like see kind of like what it looks like does it look like I have enough? And I like dropped some and I had to like pick them up off the ground because I'm like very low. I don't even know where to buy the mini ones. I got another kit from Amazon, but for the bigger ones it's easier to find like just the single colors. I haven't really looked too much with the minis. Okay, I'm gonna go and get black to put a border on this. So this one right here is kind of like the container I got. It has bigger little sections, And it even has like a very large section, which makes sense for me to put black. I was gonna open up another one to put white, because those are like very common colors that I'll put as a border, so something that can like pop out. I'm gonna put black on this because I feel like that'll stand out more on the blue wall that I have. Okay, I can try the, well, okay, no. Actually, okay, because I can scoop this in here pretty easy. I just don't understand. Let me see. Maybe I use this thing? But this doesn't... It kind of just goes on. This is like the furthest it goes on. I don't know, do I... Oh wait, it's starting to kind of do a thing. Okay, maybe I was just shaking it kind of crazy earlier. Okay, so I'll just do one on the edge, maybe two on some of them. Like I might do two in that corner. Gosh, let me pick this up and move it. No, I think I'll just do one because it's a smaller project. Sometimes those corners I like to do more than one, just to kind of block it a bit more. Dude, this black like practically fades in or like blends in with the darker green. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another story. I had stuff. I tell myself I need to write stuff down because I will forget. And I mean, that's like everything in my life, but like things to talk about when I'm streaming. Because I feel like that's something I need to work on. Because I do want to get better. Not just because like, oh, I'm gonna be a famous streamer. Nothing crazy like that, but public speaking wise, and then also like when I make YouTube videos, I want to be able to do commentary, because I typically, when I make a video, I do like a little script to put over it, because while I'm playing the game, I'm either like locked in or I just don't know. Like, I stutter a lot, or I think for a very long time. And I don't know if it's like a multitasking kind of thing. Because I notice when I'm at work too, like I have to, like when I'm typing, like I will stop talking like in the middle of my sentence to like type something. And I notice when I like play the Project Diva, when I play that game and I'm like pushing buttons and stuff, if I'm like pressing buttons, it's like hard for me to talk at the same time. So I feel like streaming will like help me learn to like move my hands and talk at the same time. It's so funny because like I see kids who talk with their hands and I'm just like, wow, that's a pretty neat skill you got there. Okay, the black doesn't look too bad as a border. I could have done this or white, but I already did my cranberry and black. And like I said, I think it'll look better with my offices. I have like an accent wall, I guess. Okay, this is one I might do. Oh. Yeah, this is one I might do two. Yeah, I'll do two there. I might do it down here as well. Just some of the corners, I feel like, no, I won't do it there. Maybe I shouldn't do it up there either. Okay, yeah, I'll just do a thin border, so I'll just do one. I also need to get more of these out. But one game I do want to play. So there's, I don't know if anyone here watches Jay from the Cub Scouts, but he played this, like, it's like a demo of a game, but you have to, like, type. Oh, wait, that went, oh, I wish I showed the shaking, because that actually did, like, perfectly. You just don't shake it crazy. That's what I'm figuring out. But he played this game. It was like a typing game, and it's like, you have to, like, type, or if you mess up so many times, it's like a roulette thing. I want to play that game. I don't know if I want to play it for content or just want to play for fun. I guess it was both for my case. Because it's not really a job, like making content. It's just something I do for fun. But I do also, I need to re-download Death Road to Canada. So I did like a Death Road to Canada thing last Halloween. Last Halloween it was like Left 4 Dead themed, I guess. And then, was it last year? I'm trying to think, was last year Princess Peach Showtime, or was that wasn't 2 years ago? Okay, actually I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys this before I start getting confused. But there is the carrot. I think it looks good. I'm actually surprised it looks this good. There's like a creator I follow on YouTube. She makes YouTube shorts, and she used to make a bunch of like Minecraft flowers out of wooden blocks that you can get from like Dollar Tree. Oh wait, no, she didn't get them from Dollar Tree. She cut them out of like wood planks. It was really cool though. She'll like paint them like the different shades, and she'll hang them up on her wall. That's kind of where I'm getting this like idea from, to do like the little pixel stuff to hang on my office wall. Alright, I gotta take off my glasses when I wipe my eyes. Let me actually look at my channel. Because I'm trying to remember. I don't think Princess Peach Showtime was 2 years ago. I don't think I've been on YouTube. Okay, no, it was last year. So, I was thinking about doing a thing during like October. And, doing like a theme around my Death Road to Canada videos, because I do like playing that game. It is fun to play. I don't play it a whole bunch, but I think it's one of those games you can kind of pick up and do stuff. I still have like abilities and stuff. I mean, traits and perks to unlock. But I made the different Princess Peach Showtime like transformations as like different characters. I was thinking about doing like a Uma Musume, but I still haven't even posted a Uma Musume video. I still need to work on, because I had a video idea to use the R cards, like the R rarity cards, and be like, hey, how bad are these cards actually? Or like, can you beat the Arima Kinin using just the R rare, like those cards? And of course, it's like the easiest answer. Just play with Sakura Bakshin O. She's like really good. Just gotta do speed for her. But I was like, no, I'm gonna use a different Uma. So I'm thinking about doing Oguri Cap just because I feel like I don't know, I feel like I think I might have some like pretty good like little legacies for her. Or at least like my Oguri Cap is my like best horse. And I feel like some of the other horses would be a little more difficult. And then of course I'm gonna level up those R cards. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna show the process. So after I get my thing on here like this, get my design, I like to use like, this is like some painter's tape. And I like to put it on top of the project so I can like transfer it off. Because some people like to iron it on, but I don't want to warp the plastic because this stuff costs money. But I didn't have to do this one this much. I should have moved this over to the left. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually I do, but I'm just being silly. But I'm gonna level up the R cards, of course, and I actually saw some like nice nature builds that uses the R card for Symboli Rudolph because it has a bunch of debuffs, and nice nature is like evil nature sometimes. Okay, this one doesn't have to be as long. Can I use the rest of this? Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So after I get all the tape on there, I kind of just start smoothing it out so that everything's gonna get picked up. Because sometimes, which it's okay if it happens, it happens all the time when I do the mini, but not all the beads get picked up. And I won't be picking up the beads right here because then I have to like iron them, and I'll probably do that tomorrow, just based off of time. How long have I been live for? 47 minutes. I said short stream, and this is like the average time for my streams. Okay, it's that's fine. To an extent. It'll do some stuff with the heat, but that's fine. But I have the Symboli Rudolph card, and I only uncapped it, so I uncap all my cards. I don't know if there's like a downside to like uncapping your cards if you're not gonna like level them up. All I know is I get a bunch of carrots. You like uncap a certain amount, and especially because like when I was drawing for the Super Creek banner, like I just kept getting so many copies of cards. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and uncap these, and I had extras on top to uncap, and I'm just like, okay, now I gotta transfer these to get the little cleats, and it's a process. But I only have the Symboli Rudolph card to like the 3rd, so I still, if I had one more card, or is it the 5th? No, the 4th. I just need one more copy of the Symboli Rudolph card to have it like to level it up completely, but I don't have it. But I think I'm still gonna use it, and I might do a nice nature. I don't know, or no, I should do Haru Urara. I should do her with the R cards. I don't know, it just fits the story. So I'm still deciding on the horse I want to do, and I think that would like, I kind of want to look at the cards I do have uncapped all the way to level them up, because thanks to that gold ship event, I have a bunch of money, and I typically only use it like when the daily shop opens, and I'll get like, I've been buying like the Maruzinski star pieces because I just didn't have her, and like I said, I wanted another front runner. Even though I do really like I've really started to like late and end closers, like the late surgers and end closers. I enjoyed my Hishi Amazon run, and I run her as end, and apparently I looked her up online, and she's not even like the best end in the game or something like that, or like statistically, and I'm just like, I don't care if she's the best or not, she's cool. Okay, so then after I get all the tape on, I usually get like a thumbtack, but this right here to pick up the mini beads, this is actually very sharp. Like, I've stabbed myself with this. And I like to just put holes. I think the people on YouTube, like the tutorials, say to put holes in every single one. For the bigger ones I do. For the minis I don't, which is probably why they don't get heated all that evenly. But the thing about it is, I think you put the holes in this because the side you iron first is going to be the opposite side of this, and then you take it off, or like I would take it off afterwards so it doesn't like melt into the tape. But you want the heat to be able to kind of exit the tape area so nothing gets stuck onto it. And also so that the heating is more even. Because whenever you do iron these bad boys right here, the edges, they heat up like super fast. Because they're on the edge, you know, they're not like, their temperature isn't really controlled by like what's next to it much. And then also, like, I feel like I just tend to swipe over the edge more. Now, I do have, like, a little t-shirt press. My brothers and I bought it, like, a few years ago. And I've used it before. I might use it again with this one. I'm just never sure, because with the t-shirt press, you close it completely. And like I've seen like one person on TikTok use like a t-shirt press, or like it was a heat press. So like they press like mugs and stuff. But the kind we got is like Amazon, one of the cheaper ones, just to make t-shirts real quick. My mom used it to make like t-shirts every now and again. Because our library, you can like print out stuff and like vinyl and stuff like that and like cut things out. Which, ooh, that's a thing I could talk about. So definitely look at your local libraries for stuff, for like different events. Because I signed up my mom and I for a cake decorating event going on. And you get to like keep the cake and stuff. But that library is like special because it has like this like art program or like creative program thing tied to it. So they get like money from the city to like do artsy stuff and like show different cultures. Like I think December is showing, I think it's like a group coming in. It's like a band, a Thai band, and they're talking about like shadow puppetry and like how that it's like part of their culture and stuff like that. And I think that's super cool. I think I might go to like the end performance because it's like a day off I have. It's like a Saturday or Sunday. But then you also have classes just to talk about like what shadow puppetry is and like showing people how to do it. It's like really cool. So definitely look into your library for stuff. But this is what it kind of looks like. So you see I press it down enough you can kind of see like the edge of it. You can even see like some of the beads because you really want to get it off. So when I peel it off, it's going to be all on there. You know what? At this point I might as well get in up to an hour. But yeah, go to your local library to look at stuff. I'm doing a cake decorating. We're doing buttercream. She's teaching us about buttercream, different shades, and how to like use different piping bags or like different piping, like the little ends. Like how some of them can make like a flower by like kind of plucking or something like that. And then getting there. What was I gonna say? Yeah, just different stuff at the library. Pretty neat. I used to work at the library, so like I like to look at all the little events because when I was a kid I'm sure they had stuff going on, but you just don't really realize it. And it kind of sucks that some of the cool stuff that happens is like while I'm at work, because I work like the basic not 9 to 5, I work 8 to 5. But I actually am taking off some time because now that I'm full-time, I get like, it doesn't take as long for me to get vacation time as when I was part-time. So I'm actually gonna use some vacation time to leave work early to like do one of the cake decorating things, because we're doing a class on, you know, like the is it cake or not, like when they cut into stuff that you're like, that's not cake, and they cut into it and it's cake. We're doing a class on that, and that's like during one of my work days, and I'm like, no, I'm leaving work for that because that's really cool. I don't know if we're gonna be making any, but she might like show us some examples and like basic ones that we can do. I think it might be about like fondant cutting. I don't know, I just signed up for it. But anyway, thanks everyone for coming today. I don't know. I need to make a short on the cranberry I made, and I'm gonna try to make a short on this when I get done making it. Also have footage from when I made this. So I'm thinking about like, I'm trying to think, I might make a poll on my Instagram. I might just leave it up for like a month to see if anyone responds. But just asking people like, hey, what should be the next pixel food item I make to hang on my work wall? I think it'll be a fun thing to engage people in. I don't know. Even though crafting isn't like my big thing on my YouTube channel, it's more playing games, but I do want to post more of these. I need to post my piccolo tapestry. I need to post that video on my YouTube short. I might do that tomorrow. I need to make a list of things to do because I have so many ideas, but it's so hard to get it all done in like a certain time. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to post more of my craft things on my YouTube to hopefully reach a certain audience that maybe some of them might just tune in for crafting. Some of them might actually stick around and watch your video game stuff. That's why I try to do my craft things related to games, so it's not like too out of the blue. Like, this is Pokemon, and Pokemon ZA just came out, so actually I should probably do this one first then, this video. Yeah, I probably should. But yeah, and then I also need to do, I'm trying to think, I might do like a Sonic Cross Worlds video. I don't know, like I said, I have a bunch of ideas, but I need to just write them all down and do one at a time. But as I said earlier, thanks everyone who came, and I hope you all have a good rest of your night. I did not mean to make this as long as like I did as a stream, but I guess it'd be like that. The one time that you want to end quick, you take forever, and then the time you want to take forever, you end quick. But yes, until next time, I will see you all later.